If you slip and fall at a grocery store or casino in Las Vegas tomorrow, do you know what it actually takes to win your case? Most people assume that if the floor was wet and they got hurt, the store is automatically responsible. But that's not how it works in Nevada. In this video, I'll show you exactly what you need to prove to win a slip and fall case in Nevada, and the critical steps you must take in the first 48 hours to protect your claim. Hi, I'm Scott Poisson. Having represented over 10,000 clients, I've seen firsthand how insurance companies bully people to pay them as little as possible. If you need to speak with an attorney you can trust to help you get a bigger settlement, call me at 702-256-4566. Let me start by explaining why slip and fall cases are so much harder to win than most people realize. With a car accident, fault is usually pretty clear. Someone ran a red light or rear-ended you. There's a police report. There's damage to both vehicles. The evidence speaks for itself. Slip and fall cases are completely different. In Nevada, you can't just prove that you fell and got hurt. You have to prove that the store knew about the hazard or should have known about it before you fell. This is called notice, and without it, you lose. Let me give you an example. Say you slip on a puddle of water at a grocery store and break your wrist. If that water had been on the floor for 30 seconds before you walked by, the store will argue they had no way of knowing it was there, and legally, they might be right. But if that water had been sitting there for an hour and employees walked right past it without cleaning it up, now you can prove they should have known. That's the difference between winning and losing. This is why evidence is everything in these cases, and why what you do at the scene matters more than anything else. So here's what you need to do if you're ever injured in a slip and fall. First, take photos of everything before you leave. The hazard itself, whether it's water, ice, broken tile, or debris, the area around it, the lighting, your shoes, your injuries, anything and everything you can capture. I know this sounds hard to do when you're in pain and embarrassed and just want to get out of there, but these photos might be the only proof you have that the hazard existed at all. Once you leave, it gets cleaned up and it's your word against theirs. Second, get witness information. If anyone saw you fall, ask for their name and phone number. Witnesses can confirm what the scene looked like and how long the hazard might have been there. This is powerful evidence that most people forget to collect. Third, file an incident report with the store before you leave and ask for a copy. This creates an official record that the fall happened. If they refuse to give you a copy, write down the name of the manager you spoke to and the time of day. And here's something critical. Do not apologize. Do not say things like, I should have been watching where I was going, or probably my fault. Anything you say can and will be used against you later. Just report what happened and stick to the basic facts. Now here's something most people don't think about until it's too late. Surveillance footage. Almost every store, casino, and business in Las Vegas has security cameras, and that footage could show exactly how long the hazard was on the floor before you fell. It could show employees walking right past it without doing anything. It could prove your entire case. But here's the problem. Most businesses delete their footage within 24 to 72 hours. If you wait too long to act, that footage is gone forever. This is why you need to send a written demand to preserve the footage immediately. If they delete it after receiving your request, that's called spoliation of evidence, and it can actually hurt their case in court. A lawyer can send a preservation letter the same day you call. This is one of the biggest reasons to contact an attorney right away, even if you're not sure you want to pursue a case yet. Next, let's talk about medical treatment. You need to see a doctor as soon as possible after you fell, even if you don't think you're seriously hurt. Slip and fall injuries are notorious for having delayed symptoms. Back injuries, soft tissue damage, and concussions can take days or even weeks to fully show up. But here's what insurance companies will say if you wait. If you were really hurt, you would have gone to the doctor right away. They'll use that gap in treatment to argue your injuries aren't that serious or that something else caused them. Your medical records are your proof of injury. Without them, you have nothing to show that the fall actually hurt you. Finally, let me explain why insurance companies fight slip and fall cases harder than almost any other type of claim. They know these cases are difficult to prove. They know most people don't collect the right evidence, and they know most people will get frustrated and give up. The strategy is simple. Deny the claim or offer you a tiny settlement, then wait for you to go away. I've seen this happen over and over again. Someone has a legitimate case, but because they didn't preserve the footage or document the scene properly, the insurance company stonewalls them until they give up. This is exactly why having a trial-ready lawyer matters. When stores and their insurance companies know your attorney is prepared to take the case to court if necessary, they take your claim seriously. The settlement offers go up because they don't want to risk a jury seeing what really happened. If you've been injured in a slip and fall, call me at 702-256-4566 for a free consultation. I'll review what happened and tell you exactly where you stand. Now, if you do decide to file a claim, there's something insurance companies do that trips up a lot of injury victims. They'll ask you to attend what they call an independent medical exam, but it's not independent. And if you don't know how it works, it can destroy your case. In my next video, I'll show you exactly what the independent medical exam trap is and how to protect yourself. Click here to watch it now.